We're live tonight, and oh shit. Now, I know you're probably wondering about this one thing. So, got a little bit of ham here, piece of ham. Now, got me a little mug, and hold on. We're good. Now, on my phone, um, I downloaded DeFlock. You see, it's DeFlock, and what it does, it shows you where the flock cameras are at, and as you see, this is near the Fresno Chandler Executive Airport. And now I live not too far from, where's it at? Um, well, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, why did I download the DeFlock on my phone? Um, we all know about the flock cameras that's been going around all over the country and shit. Um, I came across a app called DeFlock, DeFlock.me, which is a app where it shows you where every flock camera is at. I live, let's see, about 2 blocks that way, about 2 or 3 blocks out that way, and there's a flock camera, and let's see, where's it at? Where's it at? Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. See, I live not too far from the flock camera. Hey, Valeria, how you doing, darling? My day. Oh, it's been good, real good. Nice day, nice cool day. Not too bad. How about you? Now, Tuesday night, I highly recommended everybody to download this app because you will know where a flock camera's at. And yeah, I highly recommend downloading Flock DeFlock. It's the DeFlock camera version of Waze. Right? Now, Waze, a lot of people that would um, drive on the freeway, interstate, you name it. And what Waze does, it lets people know where the nearest uh, cop hiding spot is at, and also where a nearest I would call it those stops. And this is what Flock DeFlock does. It helps you to know where a flock camera is at. I highly and I highly recommend downloading the app because you're able to know where every single flock camera is at. Now we all know about the hey, what's up, dude? Was it Udian? Is that right, Udian? I do, man. But I downloaded it because one of these days I'm gonna be walking around or driving around, and I might see a flock camera, so I'll know where it's at. Yeah. So Waze and and DeFlock, it's kind of like this similar app where you'll know where things are at. You know. Hey, what's up, KG? How you doing, darling? How's your day? It's good to finally get to talk to you, darling. It is nice to finally see you. Thank you. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, darling. You are a you are a godsend, and I am glad that you are here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, because my dear friend told me a lot about you and what you're going through, and I've had a run in with you know who, and he tried to, hey bro, what's up, bro? Hey bro, I didn't fall for it. You know, plus the guy talks like he's constipated. Yeah, he sounds constipated when he talks, like he needs to take a shit. I'm sorry, I need to take a shit. You look, you look a Bible preacher. Actually, I have the Geneva Bible. I have the Geneva Bible, the Acaphia, the 1560 edition uh, in my room. Yeah, the Flock app, the DeFlock app, I highly recommend. And what it does is when you look in on your device, you're able to see Flock camera. I live not too far from a Flock camera. Now, across the country, there's been lawsuits. Oh well, be awesome. But I live about I'll say 2 3 blocks from a camera, I highly recommend downloading the app because I tell you what, these cameras violate your privacy big time. And I mean, big time, big time, no bullshit. And, and, yeah, I highly recommend downloading the app as well as download Waze. Waze app has been around for a long time, a lot longer than I can remember. Um, and but yeah. Now this past Tuesday, what's today? What's today? What's today? Today's Thursday. Tuesday night we had a on Gray Jedi TV. We talked about the flock cameras, and we also talked about um, Amy Eskridge, who was a TI scientist that was found dead, and she was found dead with 2 shots to her head, and I mean, 34 years old, only 34. What the hell? And it seems that discovering something unique is a death sentence for you. My channel, this channel. I run the Gray Jedi TV every Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock Pacific, 8 Central, and 10 Eastern. And next week, we're going to have a little fun next week. It's going to be laugh your ass off Tuesday on the Gray Jedi TV. We're going to have a reaction video of Tony from LC Signs, one of the funniest dudes ever come out on the YouTube and TikTok. Thank you, darling. Can't wait. we would have Tony from LC Signs really give the biggest verbal middle finger to woke culture while advertising his signs. Funny dude, man. Really, really funny guy. Really, really funny guy. And again, KG, it is awesome to have you here, darling. It is awesome, so awesome to have you here, darling. I'll tell you what. Um, now, this Saturday will be the TWWRN roundtable, and we don't know. We do not know yet on what the discussion is. Um, this past Tuesday was part 3 of the WTF series. It was a trilogy, a 3-part trilogy, and we exposed uh, we talked about the pushback and exposing of data centers across the country, and there was a few towns where the people got arrested for even they were arrested for even talking about it. How it violated privacy, it collected data on you, whether it's your license plate on your car, whether it's, I mean, they collect data on everybody. And in my opinion, it's not good. Um, just like the flock cameras, law enforcement uses flock cameras to gather information. You know, they say, well, flock cameras are good because it helps solve crime. Now, how does it solve crime? Right, right. So, now a lot of brave, ballsy people have cut down these cameras, s- sprayed paint the cameras, and just really because the thing is, flock cameras have done some damage. Really, it uh, took someone. I mean, it'll take away your privacy, collect anything on you, and we all know where these cameras send the information, right? Flock cameras, like data centers, they collect information. Oh yeah, and people just want to be left alone. I talked about gang stalking last year, and what it does, because look, I'm not a TI. I'm not TI. I'm more of a glitch in the matrix. And now I'm a very rare guy, very very rare guy. And this program will not look. This program will deny you having any friends. I'm a rarity. I'm like a Hannes Wagner baseball card from 1909 to some TIs. Very, very, very rare guy. Very, very, very rare guy. I have a dear friend who's a TI. Well, more like a targeted survivor. Targeted survivor who's a beacon of light, in my opinion. And her and I met 5 years ago, about 5, 6 years ago, and never thought, never really thought we would be friends for a long, long time, almost 7 years. Exactly, darling. Exactly, exactly. That's very that is very truthful, honestly, big time. And this program, I've learned a lot about it, and now it's being talked about. It's being mentioned all over the place, you know, and it's being exposed big time. Yeah, I mean, I was a mod for my dear friend last year around this time, and I talked about a support group. A support group. Now, they didn't come after me; they went after her because I'm her friend, and they tried to ruin that friendship. You know, and because the idea, well, a little small guy named David A, aka Captain Constipation, he's a very jealous guy. So, so Captain Captain Constipation didn't like the idea. So the more we talked about support group, creating a support group. Captain Constipation, let me rephrase. Captain Constipation means you need a shit. Well, whenever he talks, he sounds like he needs to take a shit. And so he came after me. I was outside, nice bright day. Came after me. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Dude, And so on the night that I was a mod, I put him in timeout. I put him in timeout for 24 hours. His woman got mad. Oh no. You can't do that. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, she's scary. I'm sorry, Miss Tons of Fun, but your boyfriend needed a timeout for about 24 hours. So go inside, and make him a sandwich. So I didn't, man. It was just a giving a big fu to somebody that talks like he needs to take a shit. Thomas Owens. I know, I know, man, I know. But the whole idea is that you got people in this program that just really wants to be left alone, and there's a place where you can, if you are a targeted survivor and want to tell your side, come over to the worldwide resistance. Come over to the TWWRN, where you be safe, and we don't judge. We don't judge because we want people to be free to speak their minds and tell their story, tell their side. And I even offered that for here as well because I want to help people. I want to reach out to people that need their story told and their testimony heard, because you have the freedom of speech to say what's needed on your mind and what's bugging you. I mean, it's important to say, well, here's my story and here's what I'm going through and how long I've been going through this. So, view this here. Seriously though, do you think you could fart enough? Damn, holy shit! Isn't it good? That's like Skynet trying to kill off John Connor. Holy crap! Wow. It's Skynet in real life. Skynet in real life. Instead of machines, it's I got a I got a buddy of mine that we what's that? Oh here, okay. We I got I got a buddy of mine named Zero for a long for years now, we would every now and then we would talk about the hive mind, and we would talk about dimensions. Uh, hey Stacy, hey Stacy, I don't know. We would talk about the third dimension, fourth dimension, sixth, different dimensions of life, man. How Amy Eskridge, we mentioned her Tuesday night, and she was one of 14 scientists found dead or still missing, and only 34. And we talked uh, about her and how she went through hell. She went through hell for years, you know. And there was what 14 was it 13, 14 scientists that were found either dead or missing. I mean, it seems that if you discover something really interesting, it's a death sentence. And she was followed, harassed, and shit. I mean, it's Skynet 5.0, and it is confusing, you know. They don't want anything out fully, right? If you look at TV, movies, video games, right? Music, right? And literature. They only let things out a little bit at a time. Okay. I play a game called Watch Dogs 2. Okay. Now it takes place in Silicon Valley. One of the missions was to infiltrate and shut down a robot, like a robot, uh, some robot um, army kind of thing, you know. And in this, in the bottom of this building, this structure is a giant spider, a robotic spider that is weaponized, who fires weapons and shit. Now, again, this takes place in the Silicon Valley. Modern day Skynet. And there was this thing called the 10-year plan. 10-year plan. Now, I had to pause the game for about 30 minutes thinking, what if that was real in real life? And they're creating this 10-year plan, right? 10-year plan. So you ask yourself, is this actually going to happen? Well, if you notice, they already have autonomous cars, you know, all that shit. You got in I was in China or Japan, they already have robots on the streets and shit, you know. And here we got flock cameras around the country and shit. Uh, Try to erode your privacy and whatnot. And Casey here says, I agree. It is confusing as fuck, you know. And what things they do to you is insane. I live about 3 blocks. The camera is about that way, about 3 4 blocks that way, and that's why I highly recommend download the DeFlock app. If you have an iPhone or Android, type up DeFlock, and there's the app. Download it, and what it does, it pretty much shows you where the camera's at. I live not too far from it. I live not too far from the flock camera, and that's why I highly recommend everybody to download this app because I mean the thing is, those cameras are invading your privacy, man. And stuff. So, and I mean, has anybody here ever dealt with one? I mean, cops use it like they use your home, your little home cam. Come here, come here, come here. This is my Lizzie girl. Uh, is that good? Is that good? Was that good? Yes. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hey, it's my Lizzie girl. It's my Lizzie girl. Can you say hi? Huh? Say hi. I love you. I love you. Come here, come here. You want a hug? Come here, come here, come here. Oh, you can get a hug. You can get a hug. Yes, yes, you could get a hug. Not the nose, not the nose, not the nose. That's my nose. That's my nose. Hey, hey. Should be 4 in November, and so I really recommend downloading the DeFlock app, and it will show you how far a flock camera is from you, or you can be out in the road running errands, all that shit, and it'll show you where a camera might be near you and how far away from you or how far near uh, you are near it. So, and I do highly recommend. Let's see here. Let's see here. Nope, we did that. Now, the broadcast from Tuesday night got 67 views and 5 likes. I don't have to worry about flock camera cams, not just because I got the deep state parking orbs or morphing drones over my house, tracking my implants. They've put my body over the years, so it seemed pointless. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It's kind of like when you watch shows like uh, Star Trek or Dick Tracy. Shows like Knight Rider or Airwolf or what else? It's the technology that is ahead of its time. Now, if you've ever seen the movie The Matrix and the Terminator, now there's a woman who wrote the book called the Terminator and the Matrix, and this was like before it became a movie. Exactly. There's a woman. She got arrested for allegedly stealing a $25 package, and this cop comes up and says, "I caught you stealing a $25 package." And I said, "I seen you in pickup, a green pickup." Now they showed a side by side picture of this woman and somebody else, both blonde hair, but the woman didn't drive a green truck. Did you know she's a high priestess in the Satanic Church? Who's that, darling? Did you know she's a high priestess in the Satanic Church? Huh? No, I didn't. Okay, but there's a black woman that wrote the book, The Terminator, before it was stolen from her and became a movie. I'm a big fan of Stanley Kubrick. He wrote the he directed uh, 2001, The Space Odyssey. He did the Clockwork Orange. He did The Shining, and oh shit. Yeah, he also did Eyes Wide Shut. He did Eyes Wide Shut, and before it was finished, he died. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick did the Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. Did you know that in the 1930s, I'm thinking it was, I'm thinking it was mid to late 20s, early 30s that a director and a producer did a movie, a similar movie, and both of them were found dead. Yeah, is it Jinx? Probably. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, um, this whole thing with COVID and what's it called? The Hunter virus. Um, they, I mean, this whole virus thing is for the birds, and I met my dear friend on stereo, and this was like, what was it 2021, and it, it was beginning of this nonsense over COVID, and we were talking about it on stereo. Well, she was, and don't take the jab. Well, knowing me, I did, and reason I did was I heard about how these shots had a side effect. Okay, okay, I hear it. Okay, so I thought, what could be the side effects? So I went to my appointment, and I took two I took two jabs, and because I wanted to see for myself, and I did, and never had any issues. Um, never had any issues and stuff. So um, she got kind of mad at me, but I told her I had to do it to see for myself because sometimes you need to see things. Sometimes you really need to see things for yourself, and I did. So that's what I did. So I kind of felt bad because I thought I was I didn't plan it. Moderna, Moderna, and took both shots. It was a month apart, and never took the booster. Never. I thought two shots is enough. You don't need a booster. A booster's just bullshit. So I basically became my own guinea pig and stuff. So it's been, I would say, 5 years, about 5 years, and am I regretting it now? Pretty much, I am. But sometimes you have to see things for yourself. And I did that. And do I regret it? Yeah, I do. I do. I always have. I felt like I should have stuck to my guns and not take the shot, but I did. I did it to see for myself. But what? Now here's the thing: by them pushing everybody to take the shots and shit, it violates the Nuremberg Code. And what also what they did to you was the same thing. It violated the Nuremberg Code. And if anybody wants to know what the Nuremberg Code is, look it up, research it, research it. Now, YouTube at the time, exactly. Um, there now the Nuremberg Code was enacted because a Nazi doctor violated human rights. Exactly. It's the laws. I mean, the thing is, they're supposed to follow the laws. I mean, international law, but but they don't follow it. World War II, they did a lot of shit to people. The Japanese did a lot of shit to people during the war. The Nazis, all this research, one doctors are there to help you, right? To help you, and but this one doctor was the cause. Her shit was so bad that they created the Nuremberg Code. Yeah, there's 10 of them, and they forced these shots on us and shit. If you don't get your shot, you can't go in. You can't get your shot unless you do this. You can't get your shot unless you do this. You can't get your shot. You can't get your shot. Like this. You can't do this unless you get your shot. If you don't get your shot, you can't do this. Oh yeah. So beginning of the whole pandemic, Hart Island, right? It's near New York. They were burying bodies. They were burying bodies in Hart Island, and so like they're burying bodies like nobody's business. It was a huge mass grave. And the inmates and Rikers were doing it, and somebody went in and said, hey, no, 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 we're going. You literally, he said, if they're going to do it, so have the guys at Rikers do it. And plus, they were falsifying. They were falsifying death records. Like, if you got shot, right, and died from the shot, the for example, if you got shot and killed from a drive-by shooting, right? Just listed as COVID. Some kind of heart attack or stroke. It's from COVID. Someone could die from getting gored by a bull. Horn up the ass. COVID. They were falsifying numbers of how many deaths of COVID that they could come up with. Now, the late Susan Wojcicki, she was a CEO of YouTube, and she was on CNN and ABC News. She said, if anybody, right, talked about COVID, talked about WHO, talked about anything like zinc or vitamin D, whatever, your video would be removed due to a policy violation. right? I got hit at least 3 or 4 times within the last what three was it 2.5 years. I lost this channel for 3 years. Couldn't use it for 3 years. So I rebuilt two new ones. I thought, but the news of YouTube is reversing everything almost. So I thought maybe if I could get my channel back. I did. When I got it back, it had 605 subs. 605 subs. Okay, now I'm at 845. I'm like, I am 200 over 200 subs away from hitting 1,000. Now, ain't that a bitch? If you mention the Nuremberg Code, whoosh, hit with a strike. What the heck is that? Medical information policy violation, or medical misinformation policy violation. So I went on my phone, looked up the Nuremberg Code. I looked straight in the camera. I looked straight in the camera. Read every single list of the Nuremberg Code. Read it. Read it all. And it is what they're doing. They're violating the Nuremberg Code. So if you guys want to know about it, look it up. The Nuremberg Code. And why is there a Nuremberg Code? Because a Nazi doctor, a royal cunt, violated human rights, violated the rule of prisoner of war, and she committed a war crime by doing projects on prisoners, doing this scientific experiment on the Jews and political prisoners, and it went bad. A lot of people died. You know, if you look at the Japanese army, same thing, same thing. You know, they had this camp where they did studies, biological warfare studies. You know, all that shit. You know, a lot of people there died as well. You know, why? But our government pardoned this general who had control of the facility. Oh, don't worry, they're good. Just give us your studies, and we'll pardon your stupid ass. Whoa. Just like the just like bringing over the Nazi scientist, you know, and all of a sudden Congress got pretty pissed off. So the Senate, is that true? You brought over Nazi scientists? No shit. Russia did the same thing, but Russia didn't even do anything. They just, hey, you work with us, hey, you're all good, you know. So yeah, hey, you chill out. You chill out, girl. Oh, come here, come here, come here. You come here. Come here, you. Come here. What's wrong, huh? What's wrong? What do you see, huh? What do you see? What do you see, huh? What do you see? Come here. Come here. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Yes, you're good. Hmm, you're good. Yes, you're good. Yes, you're good. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Look at. Say hi. Hi, everybody. This is Lizzie. She's Chihuahua, Dachshund mix. She's a Chiweenie. Are you a Chiweenie? You a Chiweenie? I love you. You're my girl. Are you my girl? Yeah, you my girl. Yeah. now, I had to do that. I had to download the app, and I mean, I know there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of pushback on the data centers. There's a big pushback against the cameras, And yet, what happened to people in this program violates the Nuremberg Code. It does. It violates the Nuremberg Code, And I think that it needs to be looked at hardcore because if Robert Duncan's still alive, that dude needs to be arrested, charged, tried, and convicted of violating the Nuremberg Code, violating human rights, man. I think he the book he wrote, How to Catch a what was it How to Catch a what was it Project Soul Catcher or How to Tame a Demon. I think he wrote those books to brag. Honestly, that's my opinion. I think he wrote those books to brag, not to explain his show. I think he did it just to fucking brag. Yeah, I think he did that to brag. Uh, because he enjoys this thing, man. He enjoys to torture people. He enjoys just sitting up on his palace. He is the biggest asshole ever. One of them. Yeah, that dude. He didn't just write a book. He was bragging in the book. He was bragging. I think he was bragging and give the middle finger to anybody who suffered that program that he created. It's bullshit. It is. It's bullshit. Hey, you chill out. Ah, for a small dog, she has the biggest bark. Lizzie, come here. Get over here. Get over here. What you doing, girl? What you doing? What you doing? I'm talking to you. All right. You enjoy yourself, darling. You enjoy yourself and well, no, no. Have a good night. Have a good night, and God bless. Okay. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. All right, folks, we are about past an hour, so we're going to go ahead and end this feed. And I want to thank KG for coming on, and great conversation. And that's what we need. That's what we need is a great conversation, because without a good conversation, is that there's no connection to humankind here. I believe that we all need a good conversation, a nice, civil conversation. So I think talking to KG gave me an idea. I would like to have a discussion with her on Grey Jedi TV one of these days when she's ready. If she's because if she gives the thumbs up, the okay, I will bring up and we will have a interview with KG, and I will also bring up my dear friend and as a part of the interview as well, because ladies and gentlemen, this program that KG and my dear friend are going through, they've been through enough. It is time to call it what it is. Crimes against humanity and a violation of the Nuremberg Code. And it is an honor to meet her. I'm glad I got a chance to talk to her. And so, KG, if you're here still, if you want, I'll actually bring you up here on Grey Jedi TV. And if you want to, if you're ready, because only if you want to, only if because this will be this will be your decision. And and so yeah, this is going to be one hell of an interview if it happens when it happens. But we all got to be patient. Be patient, because patience is a civic virtue. It is a uh, honest thing. It's patience. And but again, thank you, KJ, for coming on here. Um, I will talk to you later. Thank you for coming. And this has been the Anonymous Republic Network. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.